Hi Rurouni's, it's your pal Rurouni K95 here. So today we're going to be doing my top 10 videos, because I haven't done those quite often because I've already did my top 10 favorite movies on my top 10 list. If you haven't watched my top 10 movie list, I'll probably put the link in the description down below if you want to get more information that how I talk about movies that I have on my top 10 favorites. That's why. Because if you haven't seen this, so go check out my top 10 favorite movies list on my video, on the link. I'll probably put it in the description down below if you want to learn information about how I talked about movies, with my information about the movies that I mention frequently. Okay, so today we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite anime series, starting from number 10 all the way to 1. Starting off with number 10, The Rose of Versailles. Number 9, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Number 8, Cowboy Bebop. Number 7, Dragon Ball Z. Number 6, Beast King Golion, the Japanese version of Voltron. Number 5, Fushigi Yugi, the Mysterious Play. Number 4, Rurouni Kenshin. Number 3, Ranma 1/2. Number 2, Urusei Yatsura. And number 1, Fist of the North Star. Let's start off with number 10. So, number 10 is The Rose of Versailles. It's an old anime that came out in 1979 by TMS Entertainment that brought you other anime like the Lupin the Third series, Castle of Cagliostro, Detective Conan, and Nobody's Boy Remy. Yep, that's those animes that I've mentioned, because it's like the French European historical century took place in this anime. It's about Lady Oscar, who was a child when she was a young newborn baby girl. Her father raised her as his son, and then she dresses up like a guy, which all of you, it's kind of confusing. Number 9, Neon Genesis Evangelion. If you watch anime during the 90s, people grew up with on anime in the 90s, like Sailor Moon. But for Neon Genesis Evangelion, however, it's the emotional mecha anime, because the most shocking truth was it was a weird visionist dream what Shinji Ikari has between those who, like, Asuka Langley is always a bitch to Shinji Ikari, but for Rei in Neon Genesis Evangelion is more shy and the quiet one. For Rei from Neon Genesis Evangelion, she's quiet, but for Asuka Langley, oh my god, Asuka Langley's a bitch. That's why. That's how tsundere characters are total bitches, that's why. Number 8, Cowboy Bebop. If you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim, you should go check out Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim, or you can buy the DVDs like I got. All 6 volumes from the Session volumes, and as well as the complete series that is out by Funimation on both DVD or Blu-ray. 2 bounty hunters, Spike and Jet, piloted the spaceship, the Bebop. And then, if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop series, check it out because it's a great anime series. And it's going to be for the next video, Cowboy Bebop's going to be part of the top 10 animes should be rewatched as well. But that's number 8, Cowboy Bebop. Number 7, Dragon Ball Z. If you watch anime that is the popularity and all, like Sailor Moon, for example, Dragon Ball Z, however, came out on Toonami because it's like a prequel, came out after Dragon Ball ended, because the only reason why because the English dubs on there from Dragon Ball Z, like Ocean, the first was the Ocean one, and another English dub was basically after Ocean was Funimation, because the first 3 Dragon Ball Z movies were dubbed in English by Ocean on the Pioneer releases. However, the later releases have the new English dub from Funimation as well. Anyways, this is number 7, Dragon Ball Z, because, you know, because there's other series under Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Z Kai. Another series they're gonna make for Dragon Ball called Dragon Ball Heroes. Well, let's see about it. Number 6, Beast King Golion. The original, uncensored, uncut Japanese version of Voltron, which... The series Beast King Golion has like 52 episodes because it is the original Japanese violent version of Voltron, which is originally... Yes. However, for Voltron, Defender of the Universe, the English dub version has the narration of Peter Cullen, like, from days long ago. Like, I want Voltron, Defender of the Universe. That's the one in the English one. But in the Japanese version, it's actually the theme one with 1 + 1, which is, it mentions Golion in that one. Oh, because there is vehicle version of Voltron called... There is Vehicle Force Voltron, which is known as Armored Fleet Die Rugger. There is... But... For Beast King Golion, it is Voltron. I'm telling you why. Because if you haven't seen... For those who grew up in the 80s, they have seen Voltron. But if you're an anime fan, like I am, who hasn't seen the Japanese version of Voltron, which is Beast King Golion, it's available on Crunchyroll, or you can get it on DVD. Anyway, so that's number 6, Beast King Golion. Number 5, Fushigi Yugi, The Mysterious Play. If you watched part of those 90s animes, you know, like, that are like, you know, for example, like, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Ranma 1/2, which we'll get to Ranma 1/2 after I discuss about Rurouni Kenshin. For Fushigi Yugi, however, it's all part of, like, other 90s animes, like Magic Knight Ray Earth, Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Rurouni Kenshin. What aggravation of anime what Fushigi Yugi is. There's only 52 episodes, or any episodes I can think of, whatever episode counting on episode guide for Fushigi Yugi. Because if you haven't seen Fushigi Yugi, check this classic anime out. If you like stuff like from the 90s on anime, like Rurouni Kenshin, or Inuyasha, Ranma 1/2, or Sailor Moon, you probably gotta dig Fushigi Yugi, because that's probably the classic anime. Number 4, Rurouni Kenshin. When I first saw Rurouni Kenshin on Toonami, I've only seen, like, the first 2 seasons, and I thought, ooh, cool, I can get Rurouni Kenshin DVDs in 2005. Until, by 2017, I finally got all 2 seasons of Rurouni Kenshin, because I've rewatched the series of Rurouni Kenshin. Because I remember borrowing the DVDs of Rurouni Kenshin that I borrowed from the library back in, like, 2006 to 2007, which brought me my nostalgia of anime I enjoy. Because if you haven't seen Rurouni Kenshin, you should watch it. You should watch Rurouni Kenshin you should definitely watch Rurouni Kenshin, because I've rewatched Rurouni Kenshin, like, I believe 5 or 6 times, I guess, because if you haven't seen Rurouni Kenshin, you can watch it on Crunchyroll, or you can buy the DVDs, like the complete series. Because 2017 came by, I ordered Season 2 and 3 of Rurouni Kenshin on DVD, because I had Season 1 on DVD, and I have Rurouni Kenshin Between Life and Death on VHS, English dub, and Rurouni Kenshin Singles Volume, which is Shadow of the Wolf. Because I finished watching the entire series of Rurouni Kenshin that I had to rewatch on YouTube back in 2011. But now, I got all 3 seasons of them on DVD. Anyway, so that's number 4, Rurouni Kenshin. Number 3, Ranma 1/2. If you like animes that are created by from the manga that is made by Rumiko Takahashi, who did Maison Ikoku, Maison and Inuyasha, Ranma 1/2 is about a teenage martial artist boy named Ranma Naotome, who is learning to practice martial arts with his father in the Cursed Springs of Jusensenkyo. His father falls into the spring of drowned panda. His father becomes the panda. And then Ranma falls into the spring of drowned girl. Ranma becomes the girl. If you haven't seen Ranma 1/2, check it out, because it's a classic anime. Number 2, Urusei Yatsura. Another classic anime that I really like. When I first saw Urusei Yatsura at a library, I guess there was probably the VHSs from, Anime Ego, and I thought, ooh, cool, I should check this anime out. But now I got the DVDs of Urusei Yatsura, because it's about an unlucky teenager named Ataru Moroboshi, who always keeps flirting around with girls, and then Lum, who is a alien princess who wears a tiger striped bikini, long flowing green hair, and she had 2 tiny horns in her head. If she says that if Ataru cheats on her, she gives Ataru electrifying shocks. Anyways, that's number 2, Urusei Yatsura, classic anime. And number 1, Fist of the North Star, my all-time favorite anime, because it's about a martial art in a post-apocalyptic world, like, mixture of Bruce Lee and Mad Max, with a touch like Clint Eastwood like movie. Kenshiro uses the 100 cracked fists of the North Star he gives the pressure points on the bad guys and tells them that they're already dead. The bad guys' heads and bodies explode in blood and gore. Fatality before Mortal Kombat. If you haven't seen Fist of the North Star, check the series out on Crunchyroll, or else you can get the complete series on DVD and Blu-ray. That's going to be it for my top 10 favorite anime series, you guys. Thanks for watching, because like I said, I was giving you a little information on my little history on anime that I mentioned on this video, because those are my newest ways of how I get my history on anime, just because I'm an anime fan. Because I have listed down on my top 10 favorite animes, and I'm guessing the animes that I know. So if you'd like to comment, rate, subscribe, and that's for finishing off. Put my anime planet account in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter and you can share this video on your Facebook and with your friends on Facebook. You can share this video on your Twitter. So subscribe for content for Rurouni K95. If you like this video, I'll do another video called Top 10 Animes You Need to Rewatch as an Anime Fan as well. And you definitely do that, because I love anime. And that's it. So like, subscribe, favorite, comment, check in your notifications. Be sure to subscribe to Rurouni K95, and that's it. So keep it otaku for your anime update videos, anime collection videos, manga update videos, and more miscellaneous videos that I do. And that's it. So I hope you like to see you soon, and sayonara.